India is growing rapidly. But did you know how big a part of that growth is played here in Gujarat? See, 8.3% of India's total GDP is coming from Gujarat, 18% of the total industrial output and 27% of the total exports are coming from Gujarat. Under the Viksit Gujarat mission, the target is to achieve $3.5 trillion of output by 2047. $3.5 trillion. That is almost as much as India's total GDP right now in 2026. But you know, Gujarat is achieving in 5 industrial sectors to achieve this target by 2047. These sectors are semiconductors, data centers, defense manufacturing, aircraft manufacturing and space research. Do you know what all these 5 sectors have in common? All of these sectors are getting developed here in Gujarat's Dholera Special Investment Region. So if you want to know which companies are investing here in Dholera, which products can we expect in the next 5 years from Gujarat's Dholera, and how is this going to affect the real estate investors here in Dholera? For that, I'll suggest you to watch this video. Welcome to yet another episode of To Be Honest with me, Goonj Thakkar, and I'm really excited because I've been coming to Dholera for quite some time now, but this is the first time that I've seen so many people here and so many vehicles to deliver their goods lined up outside a factory here, and the only reason is right behind me. Behind me, you can see the construction going on for Tata Semiconductor unit, for which Tata has invested 91,000 crore rupees, and the work for this production unit is going on for 24 hours a day, and the reason is they want to start delivering their first set of chips by 2026, that is this year. Not just that, Dholera is also planned to be a semiconductor hub, which means that all the semiconductor units that are coming up here in Gujarat will all be transferred to Dholera, and this will be a semiconductor hub for the country. Not just that, Adani Group has planned an investment of 3 lakh crore here for their data centers. And it's not just Adani Group, there are other companies that are also setting their data centers up here in Dholera. One of them is the Tillman Group, who have planned to invest more than $10 billion, which is more than 90,000 crore rupees here in Dholera for their own data center. Now it's not just semiconductors, data centers or renewables that are happening here in Dholera. Defense equipment and aerospace manufacturing is also coming to Dholera. You see, Adani Defense and Aerospace, who are already into the manufacturing of military helicopters, drones, UAVs, arms and ammunition, machine guns, you name it. They have entered into a contract with Embraer, a Brazilian company which is a leading aerospace company in the world, and they're going to manufacture 100-seater aircrafts here in Dholera. If we look at the timeline, in the next 5 years, we will see Indian-made aircrafts manufactured here in Dholera. Isn't this exciting? There is one more industry that is being developed right now, not just in Gujarat, but throughout India. But then this industry created a historic milestone here in Dholera. See, what happened in 2020 was Indian regulators paved way for private companies to research in space exploration. What this did was, this started a race here in India wherein a lot of private players entered the space market. Just like Blue Origin or SpaceX in USA, India also has a lot of promising startups that are exploring potential space exploration. Now, because of this, there's a company here in Gujarat in Ahmedabad called Space Rockets and Exploration. They test fired first missile on the land of Gujarat. This is the first time any rocket has ever taken off from the land of Gujarat here in Dholera, in a village called Babariyari, which is a part of Dholera Special Investment Region. This rocket are supposed to be reusable rockets just like SpaceX or Blue Origin, and also these rockets are supposed to take satellites up to the space, and these rockets could be a commercially viable option for Dholera. Interesting, isn't it? Guru Energy, Tata Power, Mahindra Life Sciences are another few companies who are interested in investing here in Dholera. But then the question here is, why do these companies want to invest in Dholera in the first place? You see, Dholera is a greenfield city which was developed from the ground up. It was planned before execution. And because of that, for the industries in the activation area, they get a plug and play option, wherein they only have to set up their industries. They've got all the other facilities available for them. See, there's power, there's water and ICT. Everything is connected there. There are bus stops, water tanks, electricity, everything is available to them. Also, Ahmedabad-Dholera Expressway is a 45-minute drive from Ahmedabad, and this expressway is already outstanding. Other than that, Asia's biggest cargo cum passenger airport is coming up here in Dholera, where the cargo part is going to be up and running by the end of 2026. Dholera is also a part of the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor, so that makes a way for all these industries setting up their units here because they are almost at the midpoint between Delhi and Mumbai. Dholera is going to be a self-sustaining city with most of the electricity generated using solar power. The solar power plant is also up and running, and this will bring down the electricity cost for all the investors here. So the biggest question here is, how is this going to affect the real estate investors here? Let me show you how. Now that we know which industries are investing in Dholera, the biggest question here is, how will these industries setting up their units here in Dholera affect the real estate here? Well, the answer is simple. Government of India tells us that this Tata Semiconductor factory is going to employ more than 21,000 people here. These 21,000 people plus all the thousands or lakhs of people, millions of people who are going to come in the next 5 years in all the industries that are going to set up will require places to live. And then history is going to repeat itself like it does every time. The moment industries get set up, people follow those industries. Once people follow those industries, that's when those places, those industrial cities develop into urban centers, and then they get developed into big cities, metropolitan cities. And that's what we've seen in the past. So in the next 5 years, I see 3 things happening in Dholera's real estate sector. See, number 1 is going to be residential spaces. Even if people want to rent them or buy them, they will need residential spaces. Whoever is moving here for these industries, and these are skilled workers, mind well, and these skilled workers will need nice houses. Number 2 is going to be places like this. This is the artificially created riverfront in Dholera. This riverfront is a 6-kilometer long riverfront where people can come and chill, and this is a very nice place to hang out. Number 3 is going to be commercial spaces, the restaurants, the malls, the shopping experiences. People are going to make money here and they will want to spend here in Dholera. They won't be going to any nearby cities. They'll be staying here and they want to spend money here. All these 3 things tell me one thing, and that is investment is going to be bright in the near future for Dholera, and real estate sector is going to boom. But then if you want to invest here in Dholera, what are the options? Come, I'll show you. Now, if you watch the video this far, you would be wondering, how can you be a part of Dholera's growth story and invest in real estate here? For that, I would like you to notice Nestoria Group. Nestoria Group is one of the biggest landowners here in Dholera, not just in 1 or 2 villages, but all the 22 villages that are present here in Dholera that comprise Dholera, that are part of Dholera. Now, Nestoria Group has industrial land, residential plots, and also ready to move villas, where you just have to bring in your luggage and the villa is completely ready with all the furniture. But they are also bringing technological advancements here in Dholera. When the whole world's best technologies are coming to Dholera, Nestoria Group is not behind. Like you see here behind me, this structure was made using 3D printing. If you want to see how 3D printing works, there's another video that I've made in Hindi. Link to that is here in the description below. You can watch and understand how 3D printing works. But if you would like to invest in Dholera or even inquire about it, you can call Nestoria Group on the number given on the screen. If you loved this video, you can like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about Dholera, you can comment below and I would love to be a part of your Dholera journey. I'll speak with you later. I'll see you later in To Be Honest. Bye-bye.